Radio Raheem here with none other than Robert Garcia. We're on the top of the world, man, as we should be, because you've had a wonderful year. You've got Abner Mares, and finally, December 10th, this fight is happening. You know, he hasn't been in the ring in over a year. Can you talk to me about what that year has been like, knowing that this fight would eventually come, but a guy who's active like Mares not being able to fight?
You know what's nice from here? I could see Oxnard. Over there. This is, it's been, of course, a hard year for Mares, and not only Mares, but Cuellar the same way, because he's also been waiting. So, it doesn't benefit or vice versa to anybody, because they've both been in the same picture, training and not training and stuff like that. But finally, there, it's given Mares and I the opportunity to work together a little bit more, learn from each other a little bit more. So I think that actually benefits us. It doesn't matter who the trainer is, but if you're going to train your fighter for 4 weeks only, it doesn't do much. I think we've been doing this with Mares for a whole year, and it's only going to benefit us.
It looks like from the outside that you guys have forged a bond, and it's clear that when you are close with your fighters like that, you tend to have success. Is that accurate? Are you guys growing closer than normal? Are you guys feeling like a bond kind of beyond trainer fighter?
Look, we do have a great relationship, but I want to keep it as trainer fighter. I've had that experiences before with a Brandon Rios, who we became too close, where he was too comfortable with me and wouldn't listen and wouldn't want to do what he was supposed to do, and now he's doing something with Ricky, who is actually doing a great job. I'm very happy for them. So I don't want to get to that point with any of my fighters anymore. So we are very good friends, but only in the gym. I know his wife, I know his daughters, because he's brought them over. I know a lot of his close friends because they've come to the gym. But I try to keep it more of just the gym, and where he still listens to me and he still follows instructions, and he still does what he's told.
You mentioned Rios. He's clearly training. He seems happy about it, but he's a free agent. He doesn't really have a promoter, doesn't have a fight set up. I know you don't feel like he should be fighting, but obviously he's going to, or try to. If that's the case, what is a good fight for him? Who should he be stepping in the ring with first?
Look, now that he's that I've seen, because I talked to Ricky a lot, and I still talk to Brandon, and the way he's training and his weight not keeping it low, I think he could fight. Before, when he was losing 40 pounds a month before the fight, then that's when I was thinking maybe it's time for you to not do it again. But it was because he was too comfortable with me. Now with a new trainer, new voice, new instructions, he's doing things right. So he could still fight. He still has he's young. He's young. He's only 30, so he still has quite a few fights left. But the only fight that I would want to see is him against Victor Ortiz. That's the only fight that I want. Especially now that he's a free agent, he could easily go and talk to whoever is in charge of Victor Ortiz and make that fight happen. It'll be huge here in Southern California.
Another big fight that's just gotten signed, people are really anticipating, is Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia. I know you're a fan too on the inside. You look forward to fights. How much are you looking forward to that fight? Who wins?
You know what? That's the fight that a lot of us at welterweight want to see. And I know Danny Garcia got a lot of criticism for taking this November fight against an opponent that very few knew, but world champions, are allowed to take a tune-up fight before the big fight, and that's what he proved everybody wrong. Look, he already has that fight lined up, and he's going to be ready for the fight. And I wouldn't be surprised if Danny Garcia pulls that one off. If you ask my brother Mikey thinks Danny Garcia beats Keith Thurman. I favor Thurman, but it's going to be a close fight, and it's going to be interesting to see it.
Manny Pacquiao is looking for a big fight after this Vargas fight, assuming that he wins it. He's at 140. Your brother's at 140. Could that fight happen? You think you could work with Bob Arum and make something like that? It would be tremendous.
Look, I still work with Bob Arum. I still have fighters fighting for Top Rank. I'm still signing. I just signed a new kid to Top Rank Monday. We just signed a new kid, so I'm still working with Top Rank. We still have a good relationship, so that's the fight that definitely could happen. Mikey doesn't have a promoter, so that's the fight that, if you ask Mikey and myself, that's the fight we want. Manny has to fight Vargas, and Mikey has to fight Dejan. I can't even pronounce his name. But if everything goes well and they both win, why not in April or May? You know, that would be huge. I think that would be bigger than Manny against Crawford, or bigger than Manny against Lomachenko. I think the Mexican American fans, the Mexican fans would definitely pay for that fight, pay to watch the fight. So, you know, if Bob Arum is willing to do that, we'd be more than happy. Mikey still hasn't signed with the promoter, so we could easily make that fight.
You've been trainer of the year. Abel Sanchez is trainer of the year now. He's got Kovalev coming in the ring against Andre. Well, he doesn't have Kovalev coming in the ring against Andre Ward. He says that he built Kovalev, that he made Kovalev, and that's a fighter that he should get credit for. Being a trainer with the kind of experience that you have, do you think that's a legit statement?
Oh man, it's a hard one to say. You know, I didn't even know he trained Kovalev at all. But it's like right now me saying that I made Cuellar. I did make him a world champion, and we did defend the title like 3 or 4 times together. But now he's with Freddie Roach, and I can't take credit for something that Freddie Roach is gonna do, or something that they did in his previous fight, because that was the first time that he wasn't with me. I can't take credit for that. So I don't know. This is the first time I hear that. I think Kovalev and his trainer have done a great job together in the last few years. They're actually training in my gym in Oxnard, and they're actually having a great training camp. I had no idea Abel Sanchez was even involved.
And last question, knowing what we know now about Ward's last fight, we've seen Kovalev's last fight. This fight is, you know, right on the cusp. Who wins it? Who looks best to you right now?
Look, it's a great fight. I don't see Ward trained, but I know he's dedicated. I know Ward is very dedicated and is gonna be in the best shape of his life. He knows the importance of this fight, but Kovalev is also training very hard. He's sparring really good in my gym, and is going to be in tremendous shape. I think this is going to be the fight that decides who is the best fighter pound for pound. The winner of these two is gonna be the best fighter pound for pound, and you know, I don't want to pick sides, but I'm actually leaning towards Kovalev. Not only because he's close to me in the gym and everything, but he's got tremendous power. And then, you know, that attitude that he has when he comes to the ring, you just can't take that away from him. Not every fighter has that.
Radio Raheem with Robert Garcia. Thank you always for the time. Always learn something.